I've teased you 2 weeks in a row about the photograph from the first photograph from Instagram is never going to live up to it. So interesting, you know, that's been 3 days. Yeah. It's interesting because a lot of it is to do with the prompt you put in. So this is a prompt. So first photo on Instagram, and it was interesting, this came up. So that's my prompt. And this is the results page, search engine results page, SERP. And that is the first photo of the stray dog at the taco stand. And it was taken by, I think Nicole was his girlfriend at the time, maybe his wife, not sure. But anyway, very kind of iconic. So that's why I'm saying about our first video. Will people look at it and have a good laugh at it? So going back to ChatGPT, one of the things I realized on the first video, it was 6 minutes. On the second video, it was 10 minutes. I'm actually trying to keep them to 2 minutes. So I'm just going to ask it, what is the optimal time for a video on YouTube that, you know, it keeps your audience engaged. Really, it's as simple as that. Okay, let's see what it says to us. So optimal time depends on the type of content. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes ideal for most content. That's interesting. 8 to 15 in-depth explanations. Under 5 minutes, best for short, high energy content, viral clips or quick tips. And 15 to 30 suitable for detailed educational content. Now, I don't really feel that people will spend that much time. And the idea behind this is that we're looking at, you know, doing 2 minutes every day. You know, it only takes 2 minutes, and then you're kind of quite prepared to look at the video and learn some small bit of AI continuously. So we'll just see what Claude says in regard to that. So copied and paste, putting the prompt in here. And this is from available research, 6 to 12 minutes. Sorry, we're scrolling up there. Tends to be the sweet spot. So my 6 and my 10 minutes were very good. Longer, 15 to 20. Yeah, we might do that. Each day we're doing a different kind of content. So one day would be design and marketing. Another day would be life hacks, etc. So it might depend on the day's content. 3 to 5 minutes typically performs best. Now that's what I thought. So that's interesting that I'm getting 2 different answers from ChatGPT and Claude. And that was my viewpoint on it, that really 3 to 5 minutes, what we want is to perform best. And then you've got to work out, well, why am I doing this? What is, you know, we talk about a pain point for a business. What's the pain point for customers? And I think this was really highlighted by Paul Graham, the founder of Y-Combinator. We'll go into that in more detail. Incredible how many businesses. Put up a tweet asking where to get good information on AI. Okay, and let's see what we get in that regard. Very good. So they're talking about that being in April 2024. So we're not going to get that. So we've got to actually see if we can get that on ChatGPT and if it'll do so. We're looking back there. I'm just going to run that while we're doing it. So if you're looking at Claude, and it's important to know the limitations, April 2024, I think that tweet was before that. So it'll be interesting. And Paul Graham, co-founder, recently inquired on Twitter about reliable sources of information. So very interesting. ChatGPT does give me the answer. So this is the pain point. I thought, okay, Paul Graham, one of the founders of Y-Combinator, they've invested in Stripe, they've invested in Airbnb, really, really successful. He inquired on Twitter about reliable sources of information in AI because he said he wasn't able to access that on mainstream media. And they're talking about several reputable resources have been recommended. We're filling that spot. So hopefully we didn't spend too long on that and you enjoyed our week 3. We're moving along very nicely.